Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Bernard Moore the third with More on the Road, presented to you by More and More Management. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. It is February the 26th, 2022. I'm here live at Madison Ridgeland Academy, home of the MRA Patriots for the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Camp. Now I'm gonna take you out so that you can see some of the things that are going on. Again, I'm here in I would consider that the north end zone. As you can see, the campers participated in this camp is put on by Recruit Nation. Have a few high school, middle school student athletes out there participating or better themselves, interviewing, talking with college coaches, getting some information about sports. A lot of information is being shared and knowledge. And this is right here what definitely will help kids explore themselves, as well as that mingling with different athletes from other parts of the state. I'm not sure if all the kids are from Mississippi, but I know we're here in Mississippi, so that's where a lot of the student athletes are from. So again, we're here at MRA Madison Ridge Academy, home of the MRA Patriots, back to back MAIs champions. This is where they produce champions. So things like this can help produce champions. So we this right here would definitely help guys. I know we have a lot going on in this entertaining industry and the sporting industry, especially because we have some kids that are out at different different events. We have some out at basketball events. We have some everywhere. So it's not just saying that they're going to be here at MI. So you may see me look around. I see exactly what's going on due to the fact of I'm sitting outside and we have Patriots walking by, seeing what's going on here at MRA. So again, we got campers, student athletes come from all over throughout the state of Mississippi. I'm not sure exactly where some of them from, but I want to say I think some from Holmes County. I saw some. I want to say there was Germantown, if I'm not mistaken. The Gulfport. I saw the G logo. I saw some Kapai. So it seemed like different. I think I saw Brandon as well. So she got some student athletes from all over the place. So not just here directly here in the Jackson metro area or the Madison County area. So kids, student athletes from everywhere. But again, this is Bernard Moore the third with More on the Road, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. We're here at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase here on the campus of MRA in Madison, Mississippi. Beautiful campus. As you all can see, it is a beautiful campus. Definitely, I'll take a look and see what's going on out there. So, again, I told you we got a lot going on here on the campus. We got a lot that's taking place here as well. Got a good show lined up also in reference to some things that'll take place here in the Jackson Metro area. But first, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to some friends uh, that they are participating tonight. Let me go ahead and cut back to myself. I want to give a shout out to some uh, arena professional football team here in the Jackson Metro area, the Mississippi Raiders. They will play their first game here at the Mississippi Coliseum. Definitely come on out. Definitely will be there in the place. So definitely come on out and enjoy some action, some football, football on turf. Now, it's not your average outdoor football. It's fast, it's high pace, high energy, lots of scoring. Now I've seen some games where some defense have has shut some guys out, but again, it's fast paced football. It's very quick. It's exciting. It's a lot going on. Quick scoring. The field is about 50 to 60 yards, so a quarterback can just drop back and just throw it the entire field if he has the arm, and or he can throw a short screen and take it and break it and go for a score. So definitely come on out to see the Mississippi Raiders at the Mississippi Coliseum tonight at 7 o'clock kickoff. So definitely, if you have anything to do outside of the St. Patty's Day parade with Howlin' Miles, proceeds go to a children hospital here in the Jackson Metro. So definitely come on out, catch you some football because there's going to be a lot of excitement going on. So now to definitely go back out to see exactly what's going on with the MRA. I'm saying MRA Patriots here on Patriot Field. I'm gonna say that much is on Patriot Field. So definitely tune in to what's going on. Well, I want to jump back to us right now. I got a video that I definitely want to show of an interview that we took place. A young lady that has her own clothing line. It's quite interesting. Uh, out of order clothing line. Want to find more information? You can definitely take a look on her website at www.outorderllc out of order clothing LLC.com. Definitely take a look at this. We're gonna go to an interview with her, with Miss Nisha Ransom. Interview her, so definitely listen up. All right, welcome back to More on the Road. Again, this is More on the Road, Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Why am I looking into my microphone thinking I'm looking to the camera? Man, boy, it's an exciting day today. Got a lot going on, but just getting ready to just enjoy the show. This is a blessed day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Now, I'm not going to start preaching and start singing. So, excuse me, getting choked up over here. But again, everybody think that I'm more centered around sports. Yes, I am. However, More on the Road does a lot more than just deal with sports. We deal with anything that we can come talk to our citizens, our followers about. So we talk about a lot of different things. Joining me now that we have with us today, this lovely, beautiful day, she has a clothing line, clothing store, online shopping store. Now, again, it's a movement of women right now. So I'm not going to knock. Like I said, I am a young man. I'm not going to knock for what the women's doing. I applaud them on what they're doing. They're taking on leadership roles. They're doing a lot in the community. They're doing a lot in this world. They give birth to children. I was birthed by a young lady, by my mother, whom I love so dearly. So again, joining me today, uh, I'm gonna let her come in and tell about herself. I know she has a clothing line, Out of Order. It's a very unique name, Out of Order clothing line, and she has a lot of stuff going on via social media. So definitely join and welcome to the show, More on the Road, Asia Ransom, but she'll call it Asia Course. How you doing today, Miss Ransom?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm well. Again, thank you for joining me this day. Now, I got a question. I know that you probably been asked this a whole lot. It is. I know. I have a marketing background. Went to school for marketing, undergrad and graduate. Went to some seminars to learn it. You are your own brand. This is a very unique name. What, along with introducing yourself, the name of your clothing line, Out of Order.
Mhm.
How did that come? Well, I'm gonna say that. How did you give birth to that?
Out of order is me. I'm out of order. I like to have fun. I like to, go out, be with family, just turn up, have a good time. I'm out of order.
Okay.
Like like it's like free spirited, it's honest, it's raw, it's fun. It's just a saying that might be out and somebody do something crazy. I'd be like, you out of order. It can be good and bad. So it's just a good term of just saying enjoying life.
Okay, well, I definitely understand. Now I know it's a saying. Some people say you only live once.
You
Now
only live once.
I'm gonna take that. Said you live every day, but you die once. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother sermon, as the pastor would say. It's a whole nother sermon, a whole nother thing. What's going on with Out of Order? I know, looking at your social media profile. And if you want to learn more information, you can go online to www dot out of order clothing llc.com and take a look at some of the things that she offer, as well as the social media profile. Now I see that you have a lot of shots out on your social media profile. So like I said, you just out just enjoying life and having fun, and which that's what we should do.
Yes. Right until the wheels fall off. You only get one. But I got a lot of shout out, a lot of love being shown, right? I'm appreciative, so many people reaching out, the little thing that I just been saying for years. I just said, I've been like the last 2 3 years, like I need to do something with it. When I say it to somebody, I'd be like, you out of order. They was like, you need to, where you get that from? I was like, it's just me, so out of the clothing line, I could put my little emoji and face on it. and
Yeah,
see how that do.
yes. To be honest, the truth with you, when I looked at it, it said out of order. So somebody order stuff. I mean, you got the. I know when you go to shopping stores or online, you see something, you get all the way to the checkout page. Oh, we out of that stock. We out of order. Like, come on, that just spoils the whole fun. Like, I'm really looking to it. Tell me up front that you out of this particular item. You're out of order. Don't wait till I get all the way to the end until ready to checkout. Oh, we out of stock.
Yeah. Let me know up front.
And
I
so,
walked into Sam's last week and the sign said this out of order. The door was out of order. I was like, they knew I was coming.
so you should have took in front of it and took a selfie and said,
I
"Hey, I'm
did, and I
everywhere."
posted it on Facebook. And I
Oh,
said they
see,
knew
look
I
at
was coming. Like it was just so cliche that I walked in the store and it had that on there on the door.
Now,
So you know,
other than the social media shots out that I see that you comment, how much support have you had? No, with that walking around. Like I said, you are your own billboard. You wear your own apparel, so you are your own billboard. You are your own salesman. Because, as I say, that's your baby. You
yeah,
are
this my
you
baby.
are. I'm again. I don't know the history, but don't if I'm wrong, correct me. So you are a mother. You are a mother of some actual human being children, and you are
One
a mother.
son.
Okay, well, yeah, you're a mother of that one son, but you're also a mother of a business that you gave
Yeah,
birth to. Now, so like I said, you have to walk around and be your own billboard, just like you're proud of the things that your children do. You're proud of what you're doing by displaying your work. So what's up with the emoji? I know, like I said, you just like to have fun. The emoji. Where did that idea come from?
I couldn't hear what you say,
I'm
sir.
saying the emoji. I know I said with
Oh,
your
the
emoji. Oh,
emoji.
the emoji. Where did they come from?
I made the emoji. I put her eyes, I wanted to reflect me and I made the tongue ring and everything. She even got holes up her ear like me. Like I made her off the Apple app. And I was like, man, this could be a cool logo because she out of order, you know. So all my emojis are her. If I blow a kiss, it's gonna have her with like, the heart coming out. It's basically me. My
Okay.
real hair, it's me. It's all me, butter. Just butter, nothing extra.
All right,
Yeah.
again, we talk with Asia Ransom of I mean, I'm saying co-founder, founder of Outer Order Apparel. Though you can take a look at her via social media, Instagram, just butter 7. She's on Twitter at Asia Course. Just I'm looking. I got 3 monitors in front of me right now, so you see me looking around, as
Yeah.
well as on Facebook. Outer Order on Facebook, and again, the website is outoforderllc.com. So definitely take a look and see what she's doing.
Yeah,
Very
go on there and comment and let me know if you think Fubu made a good idea of partnering with me. Just leave positive, negative, whatever you want.
Now, see, I was finna get into that, but I'm glad you brought it up. What Fubu, for us by us, like I said, the brand when it first came out, we didn't know. Some people didn't really understand the meaning behind it. It's saying that it is apparel for us by us that made their own logo. So what's the deal with Fugo, with yourself and Fubu? I'm saying Fubu.
Well, I'm partnered with Fubu, and I just took it as a big blessing because it's for us, by us. I'm black owned, I'm independent, so I take pride that they even want to work with me or have me contribute thoughts and want to, just work with me. Period.
All right, now
And
now
I
with
don't want mine to just be for us, by us. I want mine to be for us, by us, and for all. For all genres, for all races. I could see myself coming up with some more emojis with like different racial backgrounds, black, white, Indian, Chinese. I want it to be for everybody.
I see, I'm glad you the direction that you're going. Now you see that what's the word I'm trying to say? You see how diversity is coming about because they made the working Barbie now. Barbie is a historical doll. Everybody wanted every little girl wanted a Barbie doll because
Yeah.
that was the historical ideal Barbie doll. And at first you can, again, not being racist or anything, you can say, hey, what's this little black girl doing with this white dog? Some people may fought against it, but it still gave her the idea that I can still look pretty as well. And now
Yeah.
as time has grown through the history of Barbie, you see that they're making different ethnic groups of Barbie. You have your Chinese Barbie, you have your Asian Barbie, and now that they're coming with a line of more of Black American Barbies. Are you supportive of it, or you say, hey, well, how can I put this? You're supportive of it means that it's about time, or you saying, well, this is something we should have been doing from the beginning.
Yeah, it's something that you should have been doing from the beginning. You know, Barbie should have been all races. I feel like me, I don't want to come into to be known as with the hair and the nails and all that. I want to come as my main self, just regular, no makeup, my natural hair. Like these my real nails. I want to just bring it back to the natural, beautiful women. Not just black girls, all beautiful natural women. And I want to be seen just like that, represented for that. You know, that's me. That's what Out of Order is. Just being real and, living life.
All right, now with that, with again, talk about Asia Rancid, founder of Out of Order Clothing. Um, with this movement, now you can see a lot of women are obtaining positions. A lot of women are speaking out about rights. More women are becoming to more dominant. You can say dominant male roles. Now you see more women taking up those positions, and then you also see women of color, women of different nationalities taking up certain positions. Are you, like I said, you pro it, against it, or are you saying about time?
Shoot, I'm for it. I've been independent a long time. I quit. I've been working on my job 18 years. My first job. I quit my part-time job about 3 months ago to put more focus into the clothes and taking interviews and just going out and trying to get my own stuff started so I won't have to work so hard for somebody else. I love it. I love the independent woman thing. I've been doing it for way too long.
Well, that's okay. Well, now let me step in. This is how can I say, this is not any marital counseling or pro man or pro woman now. So don't take it as this now. Again, this show, again, you listen to More on the Road with Bernard Moore the third, presented by more sports management. Thomas Asia Ransom of Out of Line I mean Out of Order. I'm saying Out of Line. Now see, I'm getting out of line. Out of Order
You out of
Clothing.
order.
now I'm finna speak religion. Now I'm finna put my pastor hat on, my minister hat on right now. At the beginning, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God said, "Let there be land." There was land. God divided the earth, the land between water and land. But He created man first. Again, not trying to be sexist or anything. He created man first, and He gave man this power over this, gave man power over that. And He saw man was lonely, and He made woman, and He charged them to work together to oversee His land, in which God created. So I know what you're saying, though, that you're definitely being independent. We always have to have that supporting cast. Now I say I have my own company as well, more and more sports management, and I would not be able to do it without the support of my family,
Yeah.
my intermediate family as well as my external family. Now I can be egotistic and say independent. I can do it all by myself. I will be straight lying to you if I say that I can't do all this by myself, because of, like you said, you got family, you got to do this, you got to take care of your baby, meaning about your business. Now, I know that you have a supporting cast with you, because I was introduced to you by your significant other. So,
Yes.
how supportive is the family in what you're doing with your other baby?
Um, my family, like my immediate family, they like majority of them love it. Like they be like, it's been time, it's been time. And then you got some that's not supportive, you know. And then, like you said, I got a partner, David. Since I brought it to him, he be like, "You been holding back I knew you had, even, you got to have support from both parties. But I was just saying, you was talking about the dolls, and I think they need to see Strong, because before David, I was doing it all by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like basically all my life, my house, car, everything. I got it on my own. But the support of your spouse, your family, that makes it even more worthwhile. That's what I'm doing it for. I'm really doing it for my family.
Well, Miss Course, I'm gonna say this right now. You're out of order for trying to do it
Well,
by yourself.
I did for a long time.
Well, again, you're out of order for for trying to do it by yourself. Again, we're talking with Asia Ramsey.
Now, sometimes you don't have no choice. You can fold under pressure, or you can either make the best of things, and that's when you get your blessings, your gifts, when you're working hard and trying to have better.
Yes, I definitely understand that. Again, you can definitely find more about this Ransom on Out of Order Clothing LLC.com on the website. You can find on Instagram just butter7, as well as Twitter Asia Course. Oh, excuse me, get tongue twisted. As well as on Facebook at Out of Order. Definitely take a look at it though with the silly emoji. A thing about that now, are you just enjoying life right now, or we know we can say that no, especially with the way COVID has done, has kind of, I say, made things feel a detour. Are you enjoying life now? You see that we're coming up out of the numbers are getting decreasing, and a lot of things are opening up. So that gives you more to go out and say and promote your company. So are you enjoying life right now since we're coming out of this COVID restriction?
I enjoyed it through the pandemic, because I done worked all through the pandemic. I ain't just been out like that, but I'm glad stuff opening back up. We get to enjoy life more. Get to see your family, and just kick it, have a good time. Yeah, I'm enjoying life right now.
All right. Well, Ms. Francis, is there anything else that you would like to add to listeners and followers about Out of Order? So, because like you're getting out of order right now, you're having too much fun in life.
Hey, you gotta have fun. You gotta have something to look forward to. Every day you wake is a blessing. That's your blessing to get up and see the new day. So you might as well enjoy and embrace the day. But I want to shout out, I have an artist. I also have Out of Order Entertainment and Records. I have my artist doing the kid. I want to shout him out up there in Florida. I want to shout out my management, AR. I want to shout out David Ransom. I want to shout out my son, Wesley Baldwin, to the face. I go cop his stuff too. And I just want to, shout out Jackson, Mississippi, my hometown. I love y'all.
Sorry again, Miss Francis, we do appreciate your time. Definitely, we'll definitely get your information out. So again, you can find it online at outoforderclothingllc.com, on Instagram at justbutter7, Twitter, as well as Facebook. Definitely take a look at it. Well, Miss Course, I really do appreciate your time. We definitely must do this again. Hey, if you see me as what's my guy T.I. said, if you see me on the street, don't act like you don't know me now.
I want to thank you for having me too. And let me get you usually do sports and stuff. Thank you for shouting me out, and let me have this little time,
No problem. Hey, that's like I stated. This show, I have a deep athletic background dealing with sports, but this show here is not strictly directly about sports. It's about life, the community. I try to stay away from political stuff a little, but it gets ties in. But I'm more about just and like I said, just being out of order in this world sometimes.
Yeah. You got to sometimes. Gotta have a little fun, take a break, let it load off.
No problem. Well, you have yourself a great day, and we'll definitely chat soon again.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Again, that was Miss Asia Ransom of Out of Order Clothing LLC. Definitely take a look at it. You can locate it online at outoforderclothingllc.com, on Instagram at justbutter7, Twitter Asia Course or Facebook Out of Order. Definitely take a look at it. Now, before we take a break, we'll be back to talk some football and talk some sports and talk about other things in life. I really appreciate your time. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Again, you listen to More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. We'll be right back. All right, appreciate for joining us back here again. This is Bernard Moore III with More on the Road, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Now, I know you see this gentleman sitting here over to my left of me with this big old OU stuff. Now, I see he got they ain't gonna have the SEC badge on. Welcome to the Big 12, Big 10 badge.
We ain't part of that no more.
What you do, cut it off and re-sewed it back on?
We ain't part of the Big 12. We only just taking up space right now.
I got with me here at MRA at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Camp. With me, the great, the legend, the storm chaser. It's so much stuff that you can call him, but I'm just gonna have to say Marcus the Great Dupree. What's going on, Marcus?
Not much, man. Glad to be out here this morning with these kids. We would have thought it'd been a lot more kids, but a lot of them didn't know for some reason, but we've been posted up on Facebook and trying to tweet it out and all that. So maybe we'll come back again. But it's about 60 kids out here, so that's good. And maybe next time we'll be able to, advertise it a little bit better or whatever and get more kids out.
But it's still a pretty beautiful day. Still nice turnout. I know we had, like I said, you was out there chasing tornadoes and stuff. I guess you done ran them off like how you ran them linebackers and defense.
They coming back on Wednesday, so you got to get prepared for that again. You got to get suited up.
Now, Marcus, I know you had defenses running from you. Now you got tornadoes running from you?
I'm chasing them. The tornado chase. That was my school name anyway, the tornado. So we just want to keep it in that line.
Oh, so that would now it's all coming together now, reminiscing now.
Philadelphia tornadoes. Yeah. We're in the house.
So you mess around with tornadoes, boy. You had an old football memory, huh?
Yeah.
You saw the tornado.
Tornadoes, yeah. On the field like
Now it's all coming together. Now I see why you chasing tornadoes, boy, because they were chasing you, Mark. Man, Marcus, as you see, even back from when you were in high school, coming to today, I know that you have your son and your grandsons out there playing. What has changed in the game so much, from compared to how it was coming up to now?
Kids a little bit bigger. I mean, I guess I was a little bit ahead of my time, but kids are a lot bigger, a lot faster, a lot quicker. They have better training than we did back then. Offense is different. Everybody's all about scoring quick and it's got ROPs and all that. Back in the day, we line it up. We're going to run this play. You're going to have to stop us if you can stop us.
Marcus, well, to be honest, the truth with you, though, they just say, I don't know if you remember Love and Basketball, when the young lady close to the end of the movie and she was playing overseas, she couldn't understand what the coach was saying. And she went to one player, what did he say? This is to give you the basketball. She's like, oh. So that's how the coach was with you, said he gives Marcus the ball.
No. I had a whole team with me. It wasn't just me, but I did my part. And I tried to score every time he gave me the ball. So that's how I looked at it. And the quicker we score, the quicker we win, the quicker the game is over.
So you ready to go home and party, huh?
No, I wouldn't say party. I'm ready to get the game over because I like to win. Let's keep scoring. Let's keep winning.
All right. Now, with that, some people say one person can make the team now at running back or even at quarterback. Now, I know when anybody hear about football or the team, what's the first position they're going to ask you about?
Quarterback.
Why? Why is it the quarter? Okay, the quarterback do control the offense.
Yeah. But
in order to have a successful quarterback, you need a successful offensive line.
Oh, yeah.
And to have a successful offensive line, if you have a successful offensive line, you're going to have successful running back and receivers.
Right.
So why is all the attention focused on the quarterback?
Because he's got to be handling the ball. He got to be smart. He got to be knowing what he's doing. He got to know just about every position on the field, know what that player is doing. So if you got somebody that can hand the ball off, throw the ball, run the ball a little bit, that's what a lot of guys in the NFL looking for. Be able to make every throw on the field, be able to pull the ball down. They're looking for that good all-around athlete, but also can throw the ball. Because you can't sit there in the pocket. These days, you really just can't sit in the pocket too much now. You got to be able to move side to side, baby. You got to be able to use your legs at certain points of the game. And I think that's, like I said, I think that's what a lot of NFL teams are starting to look for, where they, just not a pocket passer, somebody that's an athlete who can, make plays.
Now, boss, I'm glad you said somebody that can move, because you got defensive ends standing 6'7", almost 300 plus pounds, running 4.4, 4.5.
Right.
Like the gentleman, the defensive tackle from Georgia.
Right.
I think he was running what, a 4.6.
Yeah,
but
4.7,
his size,
4.6.
300 plus pounds, you see that coming at you.
Well, that's why I said I was a better defensive player than I was a running back, because I was 6'3", running 4.3 40. I'm coming downhill at you at free safety. I'm about to knock somebody out. See, I couldn't play in this game that they play today because they too soft.
Yeah.
We was coming downhill, man. We was knocking. I mean, we leave our feet. I'm like a missile. So I would probably got thrown out here again.
Yeah, ejected, targeting, and all.
I was targeting everybody because I was getting hit. So I give me a chance to get on defense so I can hit somebody.
Now, with that, now you see, I know it is all about safety. You can definitely look at that. No, definitely thinking about safety. Compared to, you have a lot of former players, especially during the 80s and the early 90s, a lot of players were getting concussions.
Mm-hmm.
And some of it is showing an effect in their abilities right now. And now, as I said, the game has changed. They're looking for more safety-wise. They're making it more exciting. You can say it's more entertaining than actual playing football right now, because you can't really touch the receivers.
Right.
You can't really, if you hit the quarterback a little bit too hard, he get up complaining with grass stuck in his head.
Right.
The ref gonna call unnecessary roughness or something.
Exactly.
Why do you think the game has changed? I know for safety-wise, now looking at, again, for safety, why do you think the game has changed the way it is now? You barely can touch it.
Well, you got a lot of mamas out there complaining about the kids getting hurt, and a lot of mamas don't want the kids to get hurt. And it's, at the end of the day, it's a rough sport. Ain't no way you can be safe about it. You play football the way it should be played. At the end of the day, it's just a rough sport, and that it is. What comes along with it is what it is.
Now, as a parent, and as I said, as a family member, you see some of your kids are playing, your grandson, your cousins, and you probably sit there and you hear somebody in the stands, like, oh, they doing my baby wrong, they did this,
all the time.
And inside you looking like that's what they signed up for, so that's
right.
gonna happen.
Exactly.
And I know as a mother, they gave life to the baby. They see that baby get hurt, they running out there on the field, because I have to tell my wife sometimes, she'll look at it and say, they playing too rough. That's football. I'm not finna run out there and every time they get hit, hey, get up, shake it out, come on, let's go.
They know what they're signing up for. They know it. They play in the backyard. They know it's rough in the backyard. It's gonna be rough on the field. So it's part of it. So you just, gotta let them grow up and take them out the titty. Let them be boys. Let them be young men.
Now, Mark, you shouldn't say the titty on this show.
Oh, I bet. That's what's wrong with a lot of them. They won't let them get out. They keep feeding that breast. So you gotta let them grow up and be grown. Let them be boys. Let them be tough.
Now, Mark, I've seen the 30 for 30, the stories that they put out about your workout ethics. Do you see any of the athletes now working out in that type of element?
No.
Now.
No. Nobody want to work out with me back then. So. No, I don't see it. They they gotta understand. Sometimes you just gotta go back to work at stage one, and get out of these gyms these resort spas, I call them. That's what it is. It's all cool, air conditioned. Everybody in there trying to be cute. Turn the heats on or whatever. Keep the fans on. Let's roll.
Now, I tell my son that also they want to go to the gym and work out. I was like, son, you got all the stuff you need here at home.
Right.
And I used that Rocky, what was it, Rocky 4, 5, when he fought the Russian?
Yeah.
No, he out there like I said, in his backyard, beating up the hogs that they done slaughter, carrying the wagon that they done built. But the Russian guy, he got all this high-tech mechanical stuff. Now, I'm not going to take the strength away from the Russian. Now, he did have power and strength, but you see the workouts were a lot different. You saw that Rocky was hungry,
right,
compared to the Russian, and he had things he had to fight for. And like I tell my son, their talent against talent is good, but whoever wins is the one that won it the most.
we're gonna get in the gym, work out the hardest. You gotta work out when nobody else is working out. You gotta work out when everybody else is sleeping. Now it's a consistent year-round thing. Somebody's out there working a little bit harder than you, so you gotta keep that in the back of your mind. Somebody behind me working just a little bit harder than me, so I gotta step it up and work a little bit more harder. So
But don't understand this. Again, this is a More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More Sports Management. We here at Madison Ridge Academy on the campus of the Patriots. Now I know that you can see me, I got this Patriot shirt on, but this is my high school, Forest Hill Patriots t-shirt on here at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Camp. Now, Marcus, what is a good benefit of this? I know that you kind of partner with them and help putting these together. What is the benefit of the Showcase Camp?
Well, all the guys out there are just working the kids out, are junior college coaches and Millsaps and all that. So this gives the kids the opportunity to be seen, gives them a kid like building their resume, trying to get somebody to see me, and this gives them exposure to other coaches, and they do what they're supposed to be, just like going to a job interview. They want to put it on the resume. It's, I was at this camp and this coach was here, blah, blah, blah. Then they got something to work on during the summer when they come back during the season. Say, let me improve on this, work on my cuts, work on my catching the ball, watching the ball, my hand-eye coordination, work on my feet. They can come back and work this summer, and then this season, they might make the All-American game.
Okay. Now, how important is it for kids to get exposure with recruiting now at these camps? But you have so many tools to use that where you can expose yourself. Now, again, coming up now, if you would have had this type of technology that we have today, what difference would it be with your recruitment?
Oh my God! I mean, these kids got social media for one these days, and then they got all these different camps, and then they got all these different facilities they can go train at. Man, it's been crazy. If I'd have been coming out of high school right now, there's no telling, man. I probably could even. My family probably wouldn't even be able to sleep. I mean, with all this social media, like I said, everybody's on Twitter tweeting, and I mean, they have so many platforms now. But this is a good opportunity for kids in Mississippi. We got so much talent in Mississippi that gives the opportunity for the coaches to really see them. And with the transfer portal going on, a lot of these kids are not high school kids are getting. If you're not a top 5, top 10, top 20 kid coming out, then some of these kids are getting missed. And so that's not good. You still got D2, you got D3, NAIA, you got all these schools. At the end of the day, the parents should look at it as, no matter where my son goes, I don't have to pay for it, as long as he gets a scholarship.
And that's one thing I try to educate high school athletes, even in junior college. Don't just go to a school because of his name.
Right.
Don't attend a school because of who the coach is. Nowadays, you got coaches leaving, chasing that extra buck.
Right.
I recruited this kid, but I just got an offer from another university that's gonna offer me more. Hey, I love you, kid, but hey, I got to think about me and my family. Right. And some kids, some student athletes now, they get confused with that. Don't know that this is a business now.
It's a business. That's why I tell my grandson. Janela's always already working on his logo and his little business he's trying to have. Like, hey, you got to do it. This is part of it. Now y'all can get paid. I couldn't get paid. So now you got to come up with ways to get paid.
Now with the NILs coming in, now how has that changed college sports, period?
Well, just to give the kids the opportunity to put money in their pocket. A lot of them are not going to have an NIL still. They're going to be the regular student. Everybody can't have an NIL deal. So, but it's changed a lot where kids at least have money in their pocket. I always said the NCAA was the biggest pimps because they were making all the money. And so, yeah, it gives our opportunity for, once again, it takes the pressure off the parent. Don't have to put money in the kids' pocket.
But how important is it that the student athletes be educated on the NIL deals, what all it entails of,
It's very important. And they need to know they could be signing something, could be signing their life away. So they got to have somebody in the college or somebody around them telling them that, watching over the paperwork, because they could sign their life away. They could sign something that they be owing these people, whoever's doing it, the rest of their life. So you got to be careful.
Now, and how important is that? Definitely, especially a lot of the kids just looking like, hey, well, they just offered me a 6-figure deal just to go to this, just to say this store or say this particular brand on my social media profile. But then once they figure out that I got to pay taxes upon this also.
Right.
And see, I don't know if they're educating kids about the student athletes about that also, because that's almost like a job now.
Yeah.
Well, it is a job.
I mean, you're going to get a 1099.
And like I said, you
They ain't
don't.
working by the hour, so they got to get a 1099. They ain't, But yeah, it's going to be important to have the right people around them. Tell them the right, make sure they're doing the right things, because they can get messed up real quick. So
Now, with your grandson, is he receiving your knowledge or information that you're sharing with him? Because some kids these days, they don't want to listen to Papa, they want to listen to Daddy.
he listens pretty much. I tell him about his grades. He's doing good with that. He works out. I try to tell him I know he's a boy. He's gonna chase the girls, but you still gotta be, still gotta watch these girls and keep good people around him. So he's trying to do that. He listens pretty much. I'm looking forward to him getting started this summer at the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Yeah, I heard. He signed with Mississippi Gulf Coast. Now, how exciting about that for him? Actually, playing, as I know they have a whole saying, come to the coast. Playing at Mississippi Gulf Coast. They have a good tradition. They're building their program up for the past few years.
Yeah.
They've won championship, going to some big major bowl games, and their student athletes are signing some good 4-year. Well, attended some of the big Power 5 4-year institutions.
Exactly.
So now you got to go through this recruiting ordeal again.
Right. Got to put the numbers up. That's all I tell them. You got to put the numbers up. Everything else will take care of itself.
Now, is he excited about going to the coast?
Oh yeah, he's very excited. I mean, he's been excited. I mean, he said he on a mission. He Papa, I'm on a mission. That's the same kid that was in my 30 for 30. Papa, you gonna sign me up? So he definitely doing what he said he's gonna do.
But hey, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him play. I saw him play on high school when I played against Provine here in Jackson. I said this. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I saw the name because I was announcing. I said this number 8 something else. I was like, wow. And then I didn't put it together because I thought Nasoba Central, and I know that you're from Philadelphia. I was like, nah, they can't be. But then when I saw, I said, oh, that is after the fact. After that game, I said, oh, that is his grandson. I was like, wow, that's the reason why he was doing what he was doing. Now, with that, how is he proud of the family history?
Yeah.
Is he saying, hey, I can take this on as well? Because some athletes, some student athletes, they don't want to carry on that name because of the pressure or the way they feel that I may not uphold to by the standards that the foundation laid before us. I may not be able to hold up to that. But how has he been handling that?
Man, he been wanting to play. Like I said, he was on my 30 for 30. Papa, you gonna sign? He been going at it since he was 5 years old. So he understands the name. He understands what he has to do, and he's watching me play. Watched his daddy play. I mean, he knows in our blood, and that's in our DNA, and that's what we got to do. That's what he's born to do.
Yeah, I know in your DNA because you got your whole family tree that's full of athletes.
Right.
You get so the list can go on and on and on and on, and it's good to see, like I said, keep that tradition going on with the grandsons. And I know
then Passion got a son.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Passion, son 6'8". That's like I think he just got ranked the other day.
Isn't he what then?
Yeah,
junior. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said then your cousins, the McAfees, and
yep. You got another grandson coming up. He'll be a junior next year.
Where's he playing at?
He plays at Louisville High School.
Okay.
He plays running back and linebacker. Once he gets his mind right, he's gonna be a beast.
Nah,
he is keeping his mind right.
Well, you got to stay focused on it. But I say, getting out with that, no, is he enjoying life though, carrying that name, or he just enjoying life, just having fun?
He just enjoying life, having fun. So he said he ready to get his mind right. So we're gonna see this summer.
Well, Marcus, I know, again, this is Bernard Moore III. This is more on the road presented by More and More Sports Management. We're here at MRA Madison Regional Academy for the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Camp. Now, Marcus, I know that you're doing some things with with medical marijuana, with TCH, THC, and CBD. You mind sharing some of that? Because I know I'm utilizing some of that Boomer Kush right now on my ankle, my knee, because I got some benefit gains that are about to come up that I'm about to participate in. So I gotta start back working out. So now I'm probably gonna have to come see you get in a hot gym and
Right.
turn the heat on.
That's right. We don't want to talk about it right now till everything get legal.
But I understand, Mark. So I'm probably gonna have you sign up with you so I can come work out because I got a few pounds I need to shed because I'm finna run up and down this basketball court.
Oh,
and
that's
she
gonna
was
be rough. That's gonna be rough.
why he said it's gonna be rough. That like I was saying, once an athlete, always the athlete now.
My mind telling me no, but my body.
Again, we talk with Marcus Dufresne. No, we here at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase camp here on the campus at MIA. Marcus, is there anything else you want to share? Because I know they're going to call you out there, get you go out there and say a few words, provide some encouragement to these young men.
Just keep up. We want to keep the young men going. We got a lot of talent in Mississippi. I like to see it get a lot more exposure. I'm glad what Deon is doing over at HBCU at Jackson State. And we just it's so much talent in Mississippi, and I just like to get it exposed and help these kids, move on with the rest of their life.
All right. With that, Mark, I know before I let you go, I'm going to ask this one question. If you would have chosen HBCU, which one would it have been? Jackson not just looking at now.
No, Jackson State.
Okay.
I mean, they recruited me hard.
Which coach was
Coach Hughes, Coach Gordon, but Coach Hughes was my coach that was recruiting.
Yeah, because that was his area, the judge.
Yeah, I like Coach Hughes. Good. I like
he was. I know y'all here in Illinois. Again, we sitting outside. Coach Hughes was like another father. He's my college father. He cussed me. I'm gonna tell you this story. I'm gonna let you go, Marcus. I couldn't play my freshman year, academic reason. So I said, in order to be around the program, I was gonna be the equipment manager. So he allowed me to come on and be an equipment manager. And I didn't know what time we were supposed to report. I heard one time, but that time was for the players to report. But he wanted me to report early so we can get the stuff together, pass out the equipment. So I reported when the players report. He saw me. He cussed me out so bad, Marcus. I was like, I went from here to and then one of the other equipment managers, she just said, she gave me a pen. She said, get this pen and just go start writing there. Go stand down there. Stay away from him right now. He ain't had to worry about me. No, he ain't cuss me out no more. Then I beat him to the office. When he said, Judge, I'm going to be here at 6 o'clock. I was at 5:45. I beat him to the office. I sit there and watch. He had that old green Caravan, a Dodge Caravan. I used to sit right there in the park waiting for him to come. Because he ain't finna cuss me out like that no more. But that taught me about being on time. So he taught me a lot though. Much love to Coach Hughes. And I said that was the only time he cussed me out. That was the last time. He had to worry about me being late because I used to beat him to the office.
Wow. Yeah, I like Coach Hughes. He was straight up.
Yeah. But again, this is More on the Road, presented to you by More Sports Management. Again, we was chatting with Marcus Dufresne, talking about the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase camp. Man, Marcus, I really appreciate the time. We definitely have to get together again and do this some more.
No
Talk about some good football and reminisce about how you don't care half the whole Philadelphia on your shoulder and whoever you were playing.
Not me, brother.
Yeah, that's how. Again, this is Bernard Moore with More on the Road. Waiting for my other guests to come on. Now, take a look at some of the things that are going on here at the camp. I know it's a lot going on. We're behind the big man. The most important things on the football field, offensive, defensive line, but people really don't really get that much credit because they said it's a bunch of big guys just ain't doing nothing, just standing right there in the middle of the road, just in the way. But again, in my opinion, they're the most important guys on the team because they open up holes for the running back. They protect the quarterback. They get a quarterback time to find that 6'7" receiver to throw down the field. Then the defensive line put pressure on the quarterback to make the quarterback throw the ball up in there, and where one of them DBs can definitely come behind and pick it up and get them some interception. So if you look at any secondary that has high number interception, look at the defensive front because you can see that they may not have a lot of sacks, but they're putting pressure on the quarterback to have him to hurry up and get rid of the ball. So if you got to, if your secondary are leading the interception, definitely give credit to that defensive line because they're putting pressure on the quarterback, in my opinion. Because a quarterback without time, he is in trouble. I don't care who it is. They can be Tom Brady. If you put pressure on Tom Brady, keep on hit him up in his chin, he's gonna fold. So no quarterback. I've never seen a quarterback unless he's running for his life to really defeat a team that's putting a lot of pressure on him. So that's why they say they put pressure on the quarterback. That's right there. Definitely how you can interrupt the offense. Because my opinion, if a quarterback got more than 3 seconds to throw the ball, he got a good offensive line, or that's just a sorry secondary defense for him to have that much time back there looking to find somewhere to throw the ball. Well, now you got a good defense because if you got more than 3 seconds, he ain't got nowhere to throw the ball. Now, see, we're trying to take a look and see exactly what's going on. Let me see if I can tighten it, widen it out some. Oh, wrong one. That's again, as you can see, we got campers all over the place. I have this big screen in front of me. Well, not a big screen. This that's a play clock time, so you can see all the field. But definitely looking at uh, as they call them, the big uglies, the big guys. Got a special team kick over there. Actually, he kicks for MRA. I can't think his first name. I know his last name is Mann, and he's on the sideline kicking. And I said, and they definitely make a difference also in the game too. If you got a punter that can put the ball inside the 20, majority of the time, you definitely help the defense out to put pressure on the quarterback. That means that the offense is gonna have to go 90 plus, 80 plus yards to get to the end zone. If you got a good kicker as well as a good kickoff, he can put the ball high up in the air, give the special team time to get down there and make a tackle. They start within the 20. So again, special team is very important and also make a difference in the game because that can turn the game around completely. Because the special teams can make a lot of special plays. They're special for a reason. Because if they come in and make a lot of special plays, they can definitely set the tempo of the game. So again, this is Bernard Moore the third with more on the road here at Madison Ridgely Academy, home of the three-time class. I want to say 6A MAIS champions. So you see, they're here producing champions here at MRA. If you definitely like a part, definitely come on here and take a look. But I know they have a long waiting list if you're interested in trying to enroll into this particular school. I know they got a waiting list. So if you're definitely interested, definitely check them out here at MRA in Madison, Mississippi. Good location, good school, great education that they have. I want to say 90% of their seniors sign academic scholarships. So that's definitely let you know something that they are academically excelling as well. So again, we're getting ready for a couple of guests, so we're going to take a break. Let you just watch some football for right now. Hey, welcome back to More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More, Sports Management. Again, we're here at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Camp here on the campus of MRA. Getting ready to take a look and see what's going on with some of these campers. They just came off on a water break. They're stretching, ready to roll. Now, as you can possibly see, they're doing some drills, doing some other drills. Now, I'm going to try to get a look at one of the campers out there. Let me zoom in. So I don't know. See what's going on with some of these campers. I know I'm sitting in a location that's not the best, but hey, we're definitely gonna take a look and see what's going on with some of these campers. So again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management here at the Central Mississippi Regional Combine. Put it on by Recruit Nation. Get some exposure to these young men in reference to camping, so that they can definitely look and see what's going on about college recruiting, as well as bettering themselves to go to the next level, because it is something definitely getting your opportunity to go to get to the next level. Just like Marcus was stating, as a parent, you would want your child to go to school for free because you don't want to have to pay for them going to school, but you definitely would love for them to continue their education. But you definitely have a point. You definitely want it to be at a point where that you don't have to pay for it. Because I know, as a parent, I don't want to have to pay for them going to school. So hopefully that they come out here, get them a scholarship. I know that they're very intelligent. That they can get them one academically. That's even better. College as a college coach, I definitely would love to have a student athlete who can make it academically, and they'll definitely help me out in my athletic scholarship area. So I definitely love to have one that's academically eligible to get a scholarship, academically to receive a scholarship. That's even better. So get you a scholarship, academically or athletic. So if you want to get the opportunity, you definitely gonna have to show what you got to do. Now it's a little difficult right now because of attaining a scholarship. Don't just look at saying that you want one of the schools for a 4-year university, a 4-year institution, get one of the big major programs. That's not gonna be able to happen all the time because of this transfer portal and what's going on. So you definitely gonna have to work hard to get you a scholarship somewhere. It doesn't have to be at one of the big institutions. The most important thing is that you want to get you a good education. Education is very important. That's the most important thing. So you want to educate yourself about your future. So you want to get you go to a good institution where you can um, get you a good education, because in this business world, playing sports now is becoming a business. It's $1 billion industry, so it's becoming a business. So you want to be in a position where that you understand what you're doing, how you're going to do it, what's going on, so you would not get lost or get, as a swindle out of your future. Now, you may hear some music in the background. Do not own copyrights of the music that you may hear, as well as the noise that is going on. Madison Regional Academy is located near airport, a small private airport, so you may hear some noise going on via airplane and all that type of stuff. So you may hear things going on with that, but don't stress yourself out about it. It's all right. Again, and you may hear some music in the background. I do not have copyright over that because I am here and they're playing the lit music. What's going on as I said, hype the guys up so they can have a good workout, so they can really get enthused about what's going on, because music is soothing to the soul. It helps motivate you, it helps drives you, it helps encourage you to do better. So definitely have some good music in the background to what's going on with you. Again, this is More on the Road, presented to you by More Sports Management. I am Bernard Moore III. Again, you may see me looking around, looking off because of I'm outside, people interacting, walking by. So we want to make sure you don't want to be rude and don't speak. So, hey, it is what it is. I want to give a shout out again. down to the Mississippi Coliseum to see some actual professional football indoors. The arena football here at the Mississippi Coliseum taking place tonight. The Mississippi Raiders or the AIFA, they will kick the season off against, I want to say, the Carolina Predators today at 7 p.m. So definitely come on down. You still get your tickets. Got plenty of space. Got some good seats in the house. They got a lot of specials going on. So definitely come on down and take a look at the Mississippi Raiders football that will be taking place at the Mississippi Coliseum. But now, what I definitely want to give a shout out to a good friend, Coach Yusef Fitzgerald. Now he's the athletic director and counselor with Piney Woods. Now you see me looking at my phone, I'm looking down because I'm trying to find some information that he shared with me that I told him that I would definitely share on air. The Piney Woods Summer Camp 5096 US 49 South, Piney Woods, Mississippi 39148. They're having a camp open to ages 11 years of age to 15 years of age, June the 11th through the 26th. Cost for 2 weeks is $850, and the cost for 1 week it is $500. This includes housing, overnight housing, and 3 meals per day. Multiple child discount is available. If you'd like more information, you can contact Piney Woods, contact the school, or you can email admission@pineywoods.org. That's admission, ADMISSIONS at PINEYWOODS.org. Again, that's Piney Woods Summer Camp. Piney Woods School will take place June the 11th through the 26th at Piney Woods School on Highway 49 South in Piney Woods, Mississippi. Activities will include cooking with chemistry. Wow. ASL interpreting, agriculture, STEM, outdoor games, sports, hand carrying baseball academy, horseback riding, fishing, field trips, and more. Now, I know STEM is becoming a very important activity in school right now. So definitely learn about STEM, science, technology, and mathematics. So definitely something that you want to be engaged with, dealing with STEM, because of what it teaches you. Now, I know we're advancing in technology, and the kids, they like the technology, what's going on. So definitely get involved in STEM because it can help you out a whole lot. Because we have individuals that want to create apps, we have individuals that want to create games, they want to create biomechanics. So STEM is very important. So definitely take a look at it and see what's going on. Let's take a look back at the camp. So again, we're here at MRA at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Camp on the campus of Madison Ridgely Academy. Getting these young men exposure as middle school and high school student athletes. Now, I have a few campers out here. I have a high school, I have a middle school athlete here participating. Again, it's good exposure for them. So hopefully that they can definitely, have some fun to exactly what's going on, enjoy themselves, have fun, mingle, network, meet other individuals, other campers here. So again, it is good exposure for them to get some professional instruction from college coaches. I said they're still in high school. Get them some instruction from college coaches to better their career, because you like to get instruction from different individuals so that it can help better yourself, because you can take the teaching and utilize it in many aspects of, or however you want to go. So again, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they've learned, sit down and chat with them so they can share with me the things that they have learned about the camp. So it is good exposure for them. It's good exposure for them to learn. Man, see this guy, I guess he must be a D lineman, slender guy, look like a receiver. I don't know if you can see this young man. He looks to me like a receiver. Has an orange shirt on, working out with the lineman. Well, I guess he's a slender. Again, though, the athletes of these days like the young man in the white shirt, red shorts. Slender guy, looks like a good, pretty nice looking lineman. And see, now you have athletes these days. Now they have the bodies and structure to do things that look like they can play this position. I know if you see some guys, they're a big guy, they may be on the offense line, defense line, but then you have a slender guy who may play receiver or a DB. But again, it is definitely good exposure for the kids to learn. Don't just take the kids based off their body size and body structure. But hey, it is what it is. Now, I want to talk some other sports. I want to talk some other sports with you. I want to talk sports and what's going on in the sports arena. Now, I know that we have the NFL season is starting up. They have a lot going on about with the different trades. Now, some people looking at the trade with Deshaun Watson going to the Cleveland Browns and they signed him for all that money, and they're kind of questioning his contract because he took the league minimum his first year, and then gonna take a heavy on the back end, which was smart because you don't know how long they're gonna suspend him, and during his suspension, he's not gonna miss out on a lot of money. And then the Browns are not gonna have to pay out a lot because of I'm gonna be suspended. I'm gonna miss out on a lot. I don't want to miss out on a lot, so let me take this contract. So which was smart. So, but we'll just see what happens, what take place, what's going to go on with this contract. But hey, we'll see what will happen. So now we're going to take a break. We're going to go take a break. I'm just going to give some shots out to the camp. So bear with me just a few moments. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back again. More on the road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. All right, welcome back to More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. We're here live at Madison Regional Academy at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Camp. Have young men out there working out, bettering themselves, learning some information about football, about recruiting, about skills and ability and agility. It's a lot of learning going on. So looking forward to seeing what these young men have learned. Again, I was talking about Marcus Dupree earlier in reference to recruiting and the NIL deals in college sports. Again, this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. You may not like it, but hey, it'll be all right. It's my opinion, it's my thought, and what I think that it may happen, what may take place. College sports is $1 billion industry. College sports is becoming one of the money maker for all particular universities right now. If college athletics is successful, your athletic program is going to be successful. So definitely pay attention to what's going on, especially dealing with college sport. Now, with the NIL deal, with just signing these deals, with your networking with other companies that can help you negotiate the NIL deal, understand what you're getting yourself into. Understand what's about to take place. Understand what's about to take place. Understand what you're signing. Understand the details of the deal. Understand every aspect of it. Understand every aspect of it, because you don't know what's about to happen. You don't know what you're getting yourself into again. So you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You don't know what the details of you have to do other particular deals. So just know exactly what is going. So I'm glad that the student athletes are getting paid for the name, image, and likeness. However, but I definitely should just let you know that when you sign a scholarship, you just gave yourself the school right to use your image and promotion of the particular program. That's just my thought. When you sign a scholarship, so I don't know exactly what's going on. Some people I think it all started about and the O'Bannon, Ed O'Bannon back from UCLA back in the 90s, basketball wise. No, he wanted to the NCEA Sport, NCAA, EA Sport, NCAA basketball game that came out, and they used some of the players. They used their numbers. They kind of somewhat, their silhouette like them, so they made it look like them, and they were not getting paid for it. So they kind of wondered what's going on. All right, now with me, I got a champion. It could always be a champion. I see all these jokers come from Knoxville County, from out East Mississippi, now coming over here to Central Mississippi, trying to take over the city and stuff. Nah. Man, what y'all doing down here trying to take over the cities and stuff for basketball and football? I was just talking with Marcus Dupree No, he from out that way where
he
you
from Columbus. He from Columbus. He
yeah, from out that way, and now
Yeah.
you coming down here trying to come down here and get take some of my you trying to take some of my talent back up that way, huh?
Nah. But I ain't gonna turn them down now.
Again, we
If they
talking
want to
with
come on in, you know.
we're talking with Coach Michael Johnson of man, I can't even think what school you coaching in right now. Y'all, not to be kind of see he coming down here taking our athletes now. See they throwing. I was just talking with a tornado. Now I'm talking with Knoxville County. So how's that thing going, Coach?
Man, everything going good, man. Yep.
But now what brings you down to our area right now?
Well, I got 2 girls playing in the All-Star game today. One of them just played in the sophomore game. Got 1, 2 of them actually 2 more playing in the junior game at 3:00. So.
Okay.
Decided to come out here in the meantime and check out some of this football.
Yeah, now this your love, man.
Yeah, this really me now. But on the slick side, you know, basketball was my first love. You know.
Yeah, I understand. I tell kids now, if you don't play multiple sports in high school, you're not a high school student athlete.
Got to play more than
in
one.
my opinion, you
got to.
But so you were more into basketball instead of football, but
growing up I was, you know, my friends they taught me going out for football my 7th grade year. And after that, it was murder she wrote then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we met up over there at the greatest university on
this side
of the Mississippi River, D.I. Love. And came out there was a slot receiver for us. And what was your time like at Jackson State?
Man. Heaven on earth. Woo! Heaven on earth, man. You can't get them days back, but you want them back, man. It was all love. And the crazy part about it, like everybody that was there, they somewhere doing some great things now. Coaching, or wherever in they field. Johnny Maddow just got the head coaching job at Clarksdale High School.
Okay, oh, man.
Yeah, so, man, we doing, like, all that come out of B, man.
Now I know I talked with your former coach, Coach Asbury. He was on my show that I do with Rob Jones, 105.9 FM The Zone, ESPN Talking Sports Live, and I spoke with him. I know a lot of, especially during the time when you were there, a lot of those players and receivers, they are coaching. Not saying that they're coaching booty poo teams and stuff. They're coaching and it was successful.
Programs.
Yeah,
successful
like I said, Chris, he won. Chris, won. Yeah. One as an assistant, as a head coach. Robert Jacobs down at Raymond, he helped turn that program around. I know he was coaching middle school basketball. Yourself, you coach football too. Also,
I got a state championship with Knoxville County too now.
I said you coach football.
I'm not coaching football right now. I'm just coaching basketball right now. But hey, it's still there.
That's why I said I know you coaching basketball. But that's why I asked but you still coaching football? I think I saw you at the cup time, and you took your girls. I know you had what?
State championship.
I said how many girls? I'm saying how many girls you had to finish it out? It was about 7, 8.
10.
I know you didn't have a deep team, but you still lost out in the championship game and could have won. You really fall back on it.
Yeah.
And who else? Zach Grady. Now he transferred. Now he went to Merle. Then now he's at Newton. Yeah. He turned to a few programs around. Now who else is coaching?
Marcus Rogers.
Rogers up there.
Receiver coach when I was at Jackson State. Free.
Up there, Holmes kind of. So you can see that the coaching and I said your coach, Coach Asbury, he's down at Southern Lab, and he won the championship.
Exactly. So man, it's great things come out of B, man. So even though they say it's the swag, this and that, but man, hey, great things come out of small places, and these not small, and especially now since Coach Prime that he's building it up, man. So just gotta take heed at your chances, no matter where you at, because nowadays it don't even matter where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now, with that, I know Jackson State has produced outstanding student athletes. They have produced championship out of championship, and they still doing it. Now, we had a little falling off back in the early 2000s, and everybody they kind of put us down. But you see that it's coming back, not just only in football. But you got men and women basketball. You got volleyball. Yeah. You got track and field and cross country. You got
those programs. Like when we was there, like volleyball was good, track and field was good, golf was winning national championship. Like it's what I'm saying. It's been there. Now that Deion's came, it kind of like it took him coming because he's a person of politics. He's a person that people respect. So now it took him coming there and opening people's eyes, because you know what I'm saying, it's like certain people could say certain things, and what he's saying is being said already.
Yeah.
Just because it's him being saying it now, everybody listening.
Yeah, and I know I was listening to other analysts. They was talking about Coach Prime and saying, no, Coach Prime last play, and I think he finished in early 2000 when he retired. Now, he didn't retire on the best of end. Now, he retired when he was with the Ravens, and everybody thought that the Ravens was a Super Bowl team, and they kind of let a lot of people down. On paper, they look good.
They looked good.
They looked real good. But the stat,
them young legs,
man.
Them young legs, man. You know what I'm saying? It like they say, it ain't what you did, is what you can do now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like them guys, Deion was old, man. Them guys coming up with them young legs, man. Shoot. Hey.
Yeah. I said it's something else, but it was. That some people look at, so when he retired, then some people look at and say, hey, no, he is bringing more attention on even this generation. Student athletes know who he is, compared to, like I said, we saw him because we idolized him growing up, because we wanted to be like Deion, Flash. You know, we wanted to be Flash just like him too.
No, my God.
But even even this generation know him right now. So, Coach, man, I know I just pulled you out the air. No, I really appreciate you stopping by, man. Definitely got to do this again, man. No, I know I'm gonna call you and shoot you a text so you can definitely join me. I know you're finna go out there and mix and mingle with some kids right now, because I just got my other guest just popped in on me. Go ahead and talk to him.
Okay.
Coach Jeremy Jones, head football coach at Forest Hill High School.
Yeah.
Well, and you know him. Let me see if you can.
I don't think I know Coach.
What's going on,
Coach Jones? What's going on, man?
Man, nothing much. What's going on? How you doing?
Hold on. Let me change my sound, because I got this setting. Again, this is Bernard Moore III with Moore on the Road, talking here at MRA. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I got you, Coach.
Okay, yeah, we got you online. Again, this is Coach Jeremy Jones, head football coach at Forest Hill. Coach, you see, I got my Patriot shirt on. I had to put my Patriot shirt on because I knew you was coming on, so I had to put my Patriot shirt on.
Man.
But even though it's basketball, though, it's still a Patriot shirt.
Way to represent, hey.
Man, Coach, I got with me one of the great coaches that I had the opportunity to play college ball with over at the greatest university on this side of the Mississippi River. He's the head girls basketball coach at Knoxville County.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Coach. Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah, this is one of my coaches I used to work with. He was my head coach. Well, I worked up under him when I was at Forest Hill. I taught for a very stint. I couldn't get the stuff together with my teacher certificate, so I had to leave it alone. But Coach, how are we looking for this upcoming season?
Man, young, got some guys that's ready to work. Man, it's gonna be exciting, you know. Gonna be exciting. Gonna be a good challenge.
Well, Coach, I know that you are capable of doing it, Coach, because I know I've had the opportunity of working with you and help you out. So, Coach, I know that you can do it because you have that talent and you have the ability of doing that, Coach. So I know it shouldn't be a big of a challenge for you because I know that you are that guy.
Appreciate it, Coach. Appreciate it.
Well, Coach, now I'm here at MRA at it is a regional showcase camp of some of the student athletes, kids that signed up here at the MRA.
Okay.
Got a lot of kids out here, just learning from kids from all over the place. Kind of threw a loop from when I saw kids coming from out of state. So it's a regional showcase camp by Recruit Nation.
Yeah.
I know one of your hometown greats, Marcus Dupree. I don't know if you can probably see him. He's down there talking to the kids now with that Oklahoma hat on. I told him he'd get out here with that Oklahoma hat. Now since Oklahoma has joined the SEC.
Yeah, man, we're going to run them up out of there real fast, Coach. We're going to run them out of there real fast, man. They ain't built for the SEC.
But, hey, like I said, we just shall see. So that just add another, another ticket. I mean, another notch in for somebody to get their butt whooped.
Yeah, man, just another notch. Made the road a little easy.
Coach, now, I know that things have kind of changed over there with what's going on over at Forest Hill. How have the players? I know it's been a struggle of getting student athletes into the school, especially with COVID going on, and a lot of kids are afraid of returning back to school because of that. How has the team grown? With all
Man,
facing all these adversity.
man, to be honest, it's almost like a reset. So, we hit a reset. Before pre-COVID, like I told people, 2019, we was on the climb. We made the playoffs that year. Lord said we would have played 2020. Man, that team was loaded. Athletes across the board, and it would have set the stage for this year. Because all these guys would have been playing last year. So it's just you in rebuild mode. And to be honest, it's been difficult. Because the mindset, we had guys in the mindset of working out, in the athletic mindset. Now, you take a year off and you did nothing for a year. So now it's like trying to reprogram their mind. And like I tell people, ninth grade class was hard to come by. Them guys didn't play since 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it,
wow.
They missed the whole year of middle school. In the 10th grade class, they didn't play since their 8th grade year. So it's like you really reset. Like you really reset. But I think once the kids, it's gonna take a little bit of time, but I think they're slowly gonna migrate back.
Again, talking with Coach Jeremy Jones of Forest Hill High School, the Patriots, 2607 Raymond Road, Jackson, Mississippi, part of the JPS school district. Now, Coach, is it? Now, I was talk with Marcus Dupree earlier, and compared to how the athletes were when we were playing to the athletes now. With them taking that year out, do you think it's been a difficult time of trying to get them motivated to get back, or is it saying that you have to continue to motivate these players, or will it take one of the players to help motivate the team to get the guys back?
I'm gonna say this, man, you hit it on the head. When I tell people back when I played, man, we were self motivated. Like we did it on our own. It's what we wanted to do. Football, where I come from, is a way of life. Everybody play. You don't play football, it's like, oh, that kid don't play football. But with this group, man, it's gonna take a little bit of both. Like I tell the players, like I done reached out, did all I could do. As a coach, now as on players, like you play the video game with these guys, and they're skipping practice. Or not just at my school, it's all over. Like you playing video games with them, you hanging out with them. And I think every school in JPS kind of having that issue. If you're playing the video game with them, man, tell them stop cheating. Tell them come get this workout in. Cause we show up in August, man, it ain't, And I think it's. I'm gonna tell you, it's been an interesting fight. It's been interesting.
Now, let me ask you this: compared to Clinton, I'm just different use surrounding there. Compared to Clinton, I think Brandon may be going through that a little bit, with Northwest and Pearl. And then you have Richland, the Rankin County schools, and you have a few schools in Madison. With them having so little high schools compared to that pipeline, do you think that we need to help develop our pipeline a little bit better so that we can, like I said, the kids transitioning from those different programs, it'd be an easy transition compared to like now we have 10 middle school, but we only had 7 high schools. And you can say that you can split a couple of the middle schools down to half, and then you probably have to angle it a little. They're going to come to this school, this high school, or they're going to go to that high school.
I mean, that would be, because you think about it, like you said, even surrounding areas, you think about all those, they're good because those kids learn what they're doing. It's a program from Little League. From Little League to middle school to high school. Boom, that's kind of like where I'm from. With JDC back in the day when they first, Bashfield back in the day, middle school, they little league team run wing team. You know, their middle school team was be okay, but once they get to high school, everybody know what happened. It's because they've been playing in the same system over and over and over and over and over. So now it become repetitive. And I think if we could get to that point, I think it'll be better. It'll be
Now,
better
so
for athletics overall.
what do you think that we can do as a community to help develop that? Where now I know sometimes the relationship with the coaches and things may change along with the coaching because of, hey, I got another offer somewhere, so I'm finna leave. I know I'm kind of jumping around. I had one of my church leaders was teaching us. We had to go through training as leaders in church, and he
Hmm.
said that I'm the type of leader that when I'm gonna help develop my program, that when I'm not here, it's still gonna run the same way as if I'm here.
And
Now, do you think? Now, go
go ahead. I
ahead.
can say I 100% agree. Like that's the only way to run the program.
Now, so do you think we need to get that type of mindset into our district as well, so that, like I said, it just transition on, because I think that's where we lose out there. Again, not trying to throw salt or throw shade up on the coaches within our district. Like I said, I'm a JPS product myself. I said not trying to throw shade and think upon it. Now, you have a kid at Blackburn.
Hmm.
They run this. They had a running back. It was a few years ago. They had a pretty good, nice looking running back.
Yeah.
Now, what school is he gonna go to? Is he gonna go to Provine or is he gonna go to Jim Hill? Provine run the same, somewhat similar. I'm not saying this is what they do, but they run the same similar structure as Blackburn, because Blackburn was up under Provine's guidance. So we're gonna run the same thing Provine, but that kid go to Jim Hill. Jim Hill runs something totally different. And you think that, is this the same kid from Blackburn? Is this the same kid from middle school? This is like a totally different kid. It's just because of the way he's learning. He's not different motivation, different concept from different coaches. And you just say, hey man, this kid is a bust. And then he lose the kid, the student athlete lose interest because of the coaches are not treating him correctly, or the coaches not playing him. So he lose interest in football. So guess what? You just lost out on a whole athlete because of the different mindset that he was taught, and to the different mindset he's going into right now.
Man, I it's kind of that's a two-way street, man. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why. Something I found out since I've been in Jackson. Um, kids gonna go pretty much loyalty. Like you a Forest Hill guy. Um, you may live by Wingfield, but your alliance is the Forest Hill. So where you gonna send your kids? So I kind of noticed that, you know. But I do say this, man. The talent is so spread out in Jackson. If you think about it, man, and people don't want to hear that, but if you kind of cut down on turn those 7 high schools, turn them to 5 or 4, you have powerhouses all across Jackson. Because so much talent spread it out across the city. Whereas when you went to Brandon, every kid in Brandon Middle School going to Brandon. Whereas Cordoza, my speed of school, every kid in Cordoza may not come for us here.
yeah.
You know,
Some may go to Wingfield, or some may go to Jim Hill.
yep. And Cole Adams do a great job with his program over there. He do a good job. Them guys be well disciplined, but it's no guarantee we get all of them.
Yeah,
It's
because I
just
know
based off.
because I
Good.
know they had a quarterback a few years ago. Uh, Tall, slender kid. He's about, I want to say, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he the starting quarterback in Winfield.
He's at Wingfield.
Yep.
Wow. And he was a good. I saw him run track too, so I said I was looking for. I said, man, he finna go to varsity. He looked good. No, with this
Yeah, I know
size,
exactly.
he's still back in the pocket. He can throw.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And so with that, like I said, if we can match up the middle schools with the high school, and like I said, get that pipeline how it's supposed to go, that can definitely build the programs up athletically wise. Now, you may have some individuals still looking that are non-athletic, looking like, say, well, Why are you doing it to the schools, but based off of athletics? And again, I'm not trying to fault academics help push athletics, because if you didn't have academics, you wouldn't have athletics.
But you want to know something crazy? It's like a hand-in-hand trait. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. But if you look at the schools outside of JPS, you got to give kids something they like to do.
Yes.
So if you put money into not just athletics, but any extracurricular activity, give kids something to do, that they have pride in what they're doing, then quite naturally you're going to boost up. People forget, like, Pearl was a D school 20 years ago. Was a low school district. But you see how it changed. You in the area, you see how it changed.
Yes.
So it's like, what do you do? You know what I mean?
And again, we talked with Coach Jeremy Jones here, football coach at Forest Hill High School. More on the road, presented by More and More Sports Management. We're here at MRA at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Camp, doing the football workouts and talking sports as well as talking educational stuff. Now, Coach, with that, I understand what you're saying. Give them something to do to help build their morale, because as the old saying, the idle mind is the devil worshiping place, and then that can cause trouble. Actually, I was just talking with the coach earlier today, and he was saying about being active, being involved with our students, being involved with our student athletes, that we have to keep them doing stuff so that they would not have time to sit down and think about doing things wrong. Working in the correction facility, working in law enforcement. Now, I've seen detainees, inmates, prisoners, however you want to classify them, they have nothing but time to sit and think about things, because we're not keeping, sometimes certain facilities are not keeping them busy to keep them active, of being careful about what they're doing. Now, if you give them something to do, that's definitely going to cut down on a lot of, like I said, crime. It's going to cut down a lot of mischievous activities, and that's what even with the city of Jackson. Now, I'm not sure if you've heard. Now, have you heard about the Mississippi Raiders that they'll be playing tonight at the Mississippi Coliseum?
Yeah, I heard. I'll be actually, man, I may go check them out today.
Well, come on down. Like I said, I'm gonna be there. Game kicked off at 7:00. I'm gonna be there. I'm doing the PA announcement, as well as doing a lot of other things with the Mississippi Raiders. So definitely come on down. It's exciting. I had an opportunity to meet the owners and meet some of the administration, meet some of the players as well. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I say again, this is giving us something else, giving us an extra thing to do, because we know we love football, and with the success Jackson State has had this past season, that definitely really boosts up the morale with football within the city of Jackson.
Oh yeah, man! With the success Jackson State had, man, everybody gonna have to step it up. I mean, we're gonna have to.
So, okay, Coach. So now, what you just saying that you just challenge all of the coaches in JPS, all the high school coaches in JPS and middle school coaches in JPS, said we're going to step it up.
I mean, I ain't mean it like that.
I'm just messing with you. I just had took my test Friday for my CDL license. So yes, I just threw you up under the bus.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, that bus done ran me over a lot the last couple weeks now.
But now, Coach, I said, well, now I'm challenging the coach. We definitely need to step up in the area, because just starting from here, again, this is just coming holistically. Us again, working in correction and law enforcement, working with youth. Now, if the high school programs here in Jackson if they're successful, guess what that's going to do for the student? For the students or the regular students, they're going to want to come to attend the games because we're winning. So that's going to attract more attendance. So again, if any of the coaches, I'm challenging you personally. So if you have an issue with it, you can definitely come find me. I'm challenging Coach. I'm challenging you too, Coach Jones. So
You know, I love challenges.
we need to have the success on the field so that we can attract the attendance can rise, and so that economically it can definitely help out the school district. It can help out the community so that we can make things a little bit better for ourselves and our generation to come. So yes, I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you as well, coach, and all the coaches at Provine, at Wingfield, at Lanier, at Murrah, at Callaway. I'm at Jim Hill. I'm challenging you guys to definitely build up the morale of the program, help build the morale of the school so that we can make a turnaround. Because, like I said, this is our opportunity. This is our year.
It come be honest, man. You know, all the coaches, man, working hard, and the biggest issue is to recreate that buzz of that year since we didn't play. Like it's a lasting effect.
And I said I hate for that though, but I understand exactly where you come from with that, coach. I hate for that. It's like, man, you don't took yeah. It's even just like in school when you have kids they done been to school from elementary to middle school to high school to college. And some people try to say, man, continue on, go get your master's and doctoral degree. Man, I need taking time off. Once you take that time off, it's a little difficult trying to get back into it.
Oh man, once you stop, man, it's hard to start back.
I totally understand that. Well, coach, let me ask you this. Now, I know, like I said, let's talk community service now, coach. Now, I know, like I said, with you being in the area, working at FARC or working in South Jackson, in the city of Jackson, what is something, in your opinion, what is something that you think that we can do to change the morale of the city, especially working with the youth?
Man, you know, that's something we actually do a lot of as far as here. Just give them a sense of pride about where they're from. Man, I'm gonna tell you a true story. Like, you know, my kid, you were on the staff. You know, we volunteer at Stew Pot and different places. And just let them know that, man, it easily can be you. Like, we got to fix our city together. Just take pride in where you're from. You know, I'm from a small town, Hot Coffee, and guess what? Outside of college, and I take pride in where I'm from. You know, ain't nothing there, no red light, no nothing, just one store. But man, I'm serious. One store, man. One store, but I take pride in where I'm from. You know, it's who I am. You know, that's something we talk to the kids in South Jackson about all the time, like taking pride in where you are.
And see with that, and some not being political or degrading anything. Some outsiders, if the inside they hear that, and it automatically comes a part of who we are. Just like it's a saying. I got a quote. Let me see if I can find this picture. I found it on social media and I saved it. It's something with Bruce Lee. Where did it go? Okay. Yeah, Bruce Lee said, don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and cast spells. That why it's called spelling. Change the way you speak about yourself and you can change your life. What you're not changing, you're also choosing. And so I took that as definitely, I know it's saying that we speak life and death over ourselves. So we constantly have to like change the way that we think, because if we hear outsiders saying that you're no good, you live in South Jackson, you live in Jackson, you're a thug, you this, you that, you all that. And some kids, I'm not gonna say me, because some kids they accept that. And that's becomes a part of them. My thing is I'm gonna continue to come back and say I'm successful, I'm this, I'm that, I'm speaking positive words over myself because that's who I am. What is something that we can do to definitely change the mindset of some of the students that we're working with in this particular area?
Coach, give me 1 second. I can't hear you,
Can't hear
Coach.
you, coach. I can't hear you.
I'm gonna log out and I'm gonna log right back in, Coach.
So I guess he probably unmuted himself. I can't hear you. Can you hear me, Coach? Well, I don't know, but hey, this exciting part about this technology. You know, like the saying what Bruce Lee has said, it's all about the words that you speak. So definitely continue to speak life over the youth. Definitely continue to speak life over yourself because it'll definitely help you out. All right, can you hear me now, Coach? I can't hear you.
Man, you low, but I can hear you.
Okay, there we go. But like I said, I read that quote from Bruce Lee. What is something that we can definitely do to continue to encourage our kids that they are not what people say they are, that they are much more than what you are much more than what people say you are.
Coach, give me 1 second, man.
Okay.
Still can't hear you.
Okay.
Man, I don't know what happened. Give me 1 second.
I don't know if it was probably something on my end or what. I don't know. Like I said, but hey, this is the exciting part about technology. So again, the main thing we definitely try to focus on is what we speak into our youth to help better themselves
You see?
because you are much more than what people say you are. Don't automatically think people are degrading you, downgrading you because of the neighborhood you live in, because of who some of your family members are. Like I said, I grew up in a drug infested neighborhood with gangs and prostitution, all that type of stuff. That's something that I know that I could not be a part of because that's not who I am. I don't feel comfortable with around that. So I strive to make myself better than what my environment was so that I can try to help make a difference. And so that's what I'm here to do is try to help definitely make a difference. So continue to speak positive words, encouragement over the students that you're working with. I know that sometimes we may do some things that are out of character, yes, but continue to speak life into them, continue to speak positive words over them so that they know that and so that they know that somebody is there supporting them. Now I see this coach over here talking about somebody just got mossed. This young man did just kind of he caught the tip drill. The DB had his hand on it, but just didn't get hands completely on it, and the ball went into the receiver's hand. So the coach saying that he just got mossed. Boy, these people here with this moss stuff, man, just play football. That's all I can say. Just play ball. Now, so again, we're at the Madison Ridgely Academy at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Combine. I got to the kids doing some one-on-ones and all of the above, seeing what's going on, giving in some positive information about playing sports. I know that we keep on losing, Coach Jones, but hey, it is.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Coach, man. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No problem, man. I understand this technology, but hey, the show still got to go. Now, what I was saying, I know I got a few more minutes. And what I was talking about, that quote from Bruce Lee, what he was saying, speak energy, like the words that you say are energy to life. What is something that we can continue to do to help change the mindset of our youth? Because especially for the ones that are in Jackson, the outside is already saying, hey, you're from Jackson, this is who you are because you're from Jackson, and they buy into it. That becomes a part of their life. What is something that we can do to kind of change that mindset that you are not what Jackson is? You're much more better than that. Ooh,
Man, that's one thing I always tell our kids. You know, Jackson, people give them a bad stigma for they from Jackson anyway. But you know, being from South Jackson, it tends to be a little worse. They get an even worse stigma on them. So I always tell them, man, don't let the label somebody else put on you represent you. You know, just because you say I'm a dog, don't mean I have to bark like a dog. You know, it's let's steady stride and let's steady make the steps we need to be better. I tell them all the time, you can be anything you want to be in this world. You know, and I tell people, man, it's a blessing. And like since I've been as far as here, every football player I ever had graduated. Everyone. You know, and every last one of those guys are out being productive. You know, my first class, it was like 10 of them. Out of 10, 8 of them went to the military. The other two went to college in different trades, and they doing well for themselves. You know what I mean? The next class, they got a few playing college football. Some of them in college. You know, so it's that thing. You know, just teaching them life out there is let football be the tool you need to go further. And they appreciate it, man. you know, they appreciate it because a lot of them, like you said, you get beat down wherever you go. Oh, that's a Jackson. That's the stigmatism. They gonna be loud. They gonna be ignorant. They not gonna listen. You know, you pretty much know
Yeah,
how
and
people view us.
I hate that. Even when I was teaching, I was explaining to some of the students that you should not be afraid. No, even coaching, I know I can say this. Some of those students, they never been outside the barriers or the walls or the city line of Jackson
Hmm.
until they probably joined the athletic program. And we played a team just right down the street, a hop, skip, and a jump, but it's outside the city of Jackson. Like, man, where am I? You are here. I ain't never been here. I ain't know this was here. It's like, you never been outside of Jackson, no? And that's a bad thing, is because of that's all they know. Sometimes they're afraid of going outside outside the particular walls because of their comfort zone. And I said you should be in a position that you can go anywhere you choose to go to, and it would not be a problem.
Man, I got one funny. Yesterday we had a track meet at Clinton High. Had kids on the track team. They were like, "Coach, wow, this is Clinton High School." I said, "I never been to Clinton High School." No, coach. And Clinton ain't even 10 minutes away.
Yeah, that's it.
So, you know, it's just the culture shock. But that's why, you know, that's like, you know, you was on staff. One of the things we do, oh man, we gonna get out of Jackson. We gonna go to different universities. We gonna go so you can see what it looked like other places.
Yes, it's all about exposure, and I know that's why I was telling Marcus, and I was talking Marcus Dupree, was like giving these kids exposure to different types of teaching, because I know your coach. I know you want, as a coach, you want the kids to do what you teaching them, but learn how to do other things also, so that you can help better yourself. Because now, how many seminars do you attend, or coaches clinics do you attend yearly?
Man, a lot, man. I'm trying to go to Alabama. In 2 weeks, I'm going to Alabama.
But you're a coach, so why are you gonna go to another coach tell you how to coach? And see, and that's the thing, you're getting exposed to different mindsets of everybody, because now growing up, you didn't play for the same exact coach throughout your duration of playing, correct?
Yep.
You played against a coach that was strict and hard on you that you hate. Then you play against coach, hey man, this coach cool. But then once, as you got old, became a coach, you saw yourself doing some of the things that coach did that you hate, and you look like, hold up, I'm acting like Coach so and so. I need to stop that. But it worked.
Listen, you know, and I tell people one of the best things that ever happened, man, when I worked with Coach Conner now, all them guys, championship coaches, and they were straight by the book, straight to the point. Hard but fair. That was a whole statement. You said hard but fair.
Uh,
Yo, so, and you right, coach. It's like finding your level, like what makes you successful.
yeah,
And, you know, and what. But I'm gonna say this though, man. We got some great kids in the city. You know, a lot of them want to be coached hard. A lot of them just don't know how. You know, and I think that's why a lot of them. And let's just be honest. You know, I came from a single parent home, but I had males involved in my life, but a lot of them don't. So a lot of
yes,
them, you know, they kind of stay away from it because of the discipline that it takes. Like when you never had a man, you know, challenging you and trying to push you to become better, you kind of get standoffish against it. You know what I mean?
yes. That I
So,
definitely understand.
so I think like you know we just gotta do a better job in our community as a whole, athletic wise. Use it because something got to bring the city together.
Yes,
You know
use
why
that
not
too.
athletics?
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Well, Coach, well, no, it's about the time for us to get ahead. Coach, man, I really appreciate your time. We definitely gonna have to do this again, Coach. Man, hey, I'm gonna be there supporting you guys, some form, shape, or fashion. You know that I'm always gonna be there for you guys. And Coach, you know how to reach me. Anytime you need a thing, definitely let me know, Coach. I really appreciate your time, man. You be safe this Saturday. Enjoy the day, and hopefully I'll see you at the Raiders game.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right, Coach. Take it easy,
All
Coach.
right, yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
All All right, that was Coach Jeremy Jones, head football coach at Forest High School. Now it's getting close to that time where it is past that time for definitely get out of here. Now I really appreciate you guys joining us this day here at More on the Road. Now it's getting late. I mean, it's not getting late. You know, the show. It's my show. I can take it however long I want to do. Yes, I'm gonna roll my neck, but I'm just joking. Though. Here again, we're here at the Central Mississippi Regional Showcase Combine Camp put together by Recruit Nation on the campus of MRA Madison Ridgeland Academy here in Madison, Mississippi. Now we're going to get out here and take some shots and looks on the field about what's going on. Definitely come on out to check out the Mississippi Raiders 7 o'clock tonight at the Mississippi Coliseum. Go down and get your tickets. Tickets are on sale right now. Mississippi Raiders, .com to find out more information. And also don't forget to contact Piney Woods about a camp that they have going on. That will take place June the 11th through the 26th. For more information, PineyWoods.org. Take a look at them. I appreciate Coach Yusef Fitzgerald, for what he's doing down there at Piney Woods. That's school, where he's learned to be the young man that he is today. So definitely take a look at that. Definitely take out the Mississippi Lady Lakers. Looking forward to the upcoming season. They're going to be playing some home games at Hillcrest Christian Academy in Jackson, Mississippi. 4060 South Sideway Road. Take a look at them as well. MississippiLadyLakers.com, or you can look them up via social media. Now it's time for me to get out of here. Go take a look at some football. The young man's playing some football here on this field. Much love to you guys. Let me get out of here. 1+1 equals deuces. Thanks for tuning in. See y'all next Saturday.